Alright, hello everyone. We are here with Factorio. This is me today. I'd never done past New Hope in terms of the campaign, so I figured might as well try them out and see what's going on with these. I did the very first scenario of the Transport Belt Madness, and it was not what I was expecting. It turns out to be some sort of puzzle type thing. So we'll jump into that and see how we do. So we're trying to get from the steel inputs to the red chests. That's pretty much all I got. So I did the warm-up. I did this warm-up before. Didn't do anything else. So we'll do that again. I feel I'm gonna definitely end up in some trouble here, depending on how I do this. But we'll see how it goes. So we're just gonna be using a lot of transport belts. So that's that. Probably could move it down one. I don't know if we're dealing with efficiency. This is an Zactronics game, so I'm not too worried about it right now. As long as it works, right? So this is what we're doing. Easy enough. And it seems to be working, so that's good. We'll see if we can do the next couple rounds. I don't know how well this will go, but hopefully I don't make myself look too bad. Alright. So I got everything going. Time for round 2. Serious and scratching. Okay, so now we have two sets of 4. And I kind of took up this whole island with one set of 4, so that's going to be some trouble here, possibly. So my main concern here is getting all the things on the inside done first, because those are the ones that are probably going to take up the most space. This is the primary real estate that I'm worried about here. For the other ones I can just kind of come up here and then come down or whatever, but for these I'm going to have to finagle setting them up here. So we're going to try to use as many underground belts as we can, just as a way of setting this up. So we have our iron done. We'll get our copper ready. Don't think I need to use that, so we're just gonna... We'll just route it... excuse me, we'll just route it down. And then we can always add or change this later if we need to. Because sooner or later I'm just gonna have so many things going on that I won't know what's going on. And that won't be good. So this is on the outside, so I'm just going to route this immediately out. And just bring it right to it. Okay, that's that. Next we have our... Let's see, what's the next one? Let's do the iron plate. So this is going in the middle here. So what I'm going to try to do is write it down. Let's use a underground belt. And see if we can route this. Yeah, that doesn't work. That's going to be our issue here. Trying to get underground belts to work when there's already some in the way. So let's see. What do we want to do? Reconnect that. So we need to get this over here. We can't use an underground belt. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep this straight here. And then we can hop it over and deal with stuff like that if need be. I should be looking at my endpoints rather than the middle, because I have to make sure that I can start it and then also end it there properly. So let's do that. Let's go down, and then I want to end it here. So I can set up an underground belt here and just end it down. And it should get it. There's only one thing going on in the belt at a time, so the inserter should be able to pick it up as long as it passes by. It doesn't matter if it's going to go into the other belt, I believe. So hopefully that will be just fine. Okay, so we have 4. No, we have 4 of our 8 done. So this is just going to get worse and worse. Okay, we want to get this one done. I'm going to route this copper a different way, I think. After I do this one. We'll do this one just vanilla, mostly. Okay, and then we'll just route this over here. We're good to go. So we have that. What are these? I forgot what these are called. Alright, so now again we have 4, so let's do our copper. Again, we want to go from middle to out, because that'll help us a little bit. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put an underground belt here, over here, and then we'll have our iron. Maybe not. Because we can't turn with the underground belts, so that would be our issue here. Because if I put one here and I put one here, I wouldn't be able to output it here, over there. I can't move these, so I can't do any tricky things from the backside. So... Okay, so let's do this one real quick. This one should be straightforward enough. Hopefully. So we'll put this here. I wanted to route this over here, but I want to make sure I leave room for my copper bar plate thing. So let's just do that. Okay, so that's good. So we have 3 more. Let's get this going. We need to make sure we have enough room for this. put an underground belt here, take it out there. We're gonna bring it down and around. All right, so now we run into the problem where how are we gonna get copper ore to this location? So I think what we should do I was gonna say use some belts so we can get this straight away through. Something like this. We'll have more room. And we can definitely do that here. This is our coal. This won't solve our problem, but it'll help us a little bit. That's our coal. We have the stuff, so why not use it just to clean it up a little bit. Okay, so now we have a little bit more room to play with. Oh. I just have to worry about my belts going together or not. Okay, so next thing I want to do, I have these. I need this iron wheel. Could ferry it. No, I could ferry it down this way and down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have enough room to turn it. So we're gonna have to turn it from the beginning. Can't do that. So again, we wanted to get it over here. Wanted to turn it and then just walk it down, but can't turn it. What we're going to do is we're going to go along the back here. That should leave us plenty of room to maneuver it around. Put our belts in the right direction. If all of these are going to be like this, I think I'm going to have a hard time. Okay, so we have those 4 done. We just need the copper left. So my main issue is this one right here, blocking my out to this. But I think that's no problem. I can just end it here with a underground belt like this. And that should be fine. Okay, so let's put these in wrong. Oh, well, that's a problem. I'm gonna put an underground belt there, but I don't have enough space to turn it and then do it. So let's get this started over here so we can figure out what we need to do. And put it down and turn it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just turn these into belts. Okay, I can't do that. For the same reason I can't do the other things. Can't turn them around. So, what are we gonna do? we have our ending. We just need to connect it. So I need to make these a little bit more efficient somehow. Get us some more space to work with. Can't use this. This is a down. Let's see. What is the length? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this. Could do this. What will this get us? This is coal. I don't need this yet. So in that, I think we're good. Nice and solved. Great. So I guess we have to check it. I don't know if I can clear the produce and not clear the level entirely. So I don't know. I don't even want to try it. I'll try it on the next one. I'll do a couple and then start it. Okay, so iron, easy. Copper, done. Steel, good to go. Copper, yep. Okay, iron. Nice. Coal is just a straight shoot. What are these? I still don't know what these are. Some sort of wood thing. Seems good. And then our iron plate goes all the way around. So let's start the level. Oh, back to building. There we go. Okay. So I think we got this down. Looks good. Took me 17 minutes to do that.